Very good, very good. Alright, little American Indian flute also to keep with the calming. Even though we're going to work our bodies out today, we still want to, stay chill. So in front of the chair, we're just going to warm it up a little bit by taking our bended knees and shoulder rolls. And deep breaths already. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Go on to your backstroke. Remember that in and then a long exhale. Letting go of the day, the morning, the week, the month, the year already. Woo! I know. Let's take a rotation and a swing and a plop of those arms. Look behind you if you can. You got it. All right, let's go on to the pelvis and figure eight. Shifting weight, soften the knees, and let that movement go up the spine. Keep exhaling. Keep letting it all go. Best you can. Tune into the body now and tune out the world. Good, good, good. All right, let's come on to our opposite thigh lifts for a moment, stacking super tall. Let's go on to flip kicks to the front. And open diagonal. You can lower these if you got any hip clicky clicks. You got it. And then we're going to warm up our lateral lifts without the band for now. You got it. And then we're going to take a little tilt forward and do little kicks to the back. You can add a little tricep press. All right, and wiggle all that back out. Let's take a nice side bend, reaching up, ease it over. Center reach. Let's do that again. Very good. All right. We are going to use the chair for a moment. We're going to take our band. All right, I'm going to back this up a little bit. I'm losing some light. Okay, let me turn on some extra light. And what we're going to do is have a seat. We're going to put our band around our thighs. Good. We're going to sit at the edge of our seat for a moment and sit up nice and tall. So you're on your sits bones. We're going to activate our core. So we're going to pull in and up. That pelvic floor, really feel that deep core. And we are going to press out and relax. Press the thighs out into the band and relax. So what you want is to feel equally weighted on both cheeks, and you want to kind of eyeball the thighs to make sure that they are going out equally and coming back. Out and in, out and in. I'm going to do this in a number of different positions, so we're not going to do too many of these. I just want to warm this up. Boom. And boom. All right. And even with this loop band, even if you don't go very far, That's okay. These are pretty strong. All right, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to press out and now hold for a moment and see if you can hang on to it. Hold, hold, and then release. Try it again. Press out, hold, 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 and release. One more. Press out, hold, 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 and release. All right. So now we are going to add standing and sitting to a pressed out parallel band. All right, so you want to get the feet underneath you. You're going to press out into your band just enough, not crazy wide, just a parallel. We're going to activate our core and we're going to lean forward and we're going to stand. And then we're going to lean forward again, stick the tail out, make sure you can keep that band out, and then have a seat. So let's sit back a little bit farther on our chair just to make sure we actually sit down on it, not on the floor. All right, so make sure you feel secure here. Here we go. Press and up and down. Now I'm going to have you just hold the arms out, press and stand and sit. And keep going now. Just hold just enough out in the band as you sit to stand. Feel really grounded in your heels. Take an exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more, we can do it. Exhale. Inhale. All right, yay team. Okie doke. So we're going to stand now with our little band. And I'm going to move my chair back just kind of out of the way. And we are going to do, we've done these before, I'm going to head to one side. But I'm not going to bend my knees and I'm not going to hinge at the hips. So I want you to really level up, pull in that core, and you're going to straight leg out and in, straight leg out and in, out and in, out and in. Other side. Out and in, out and in, out and in, out again. And wide together or wide to parallel, wide to parallel, wide to parallel. Other side. Out and out and out and out. All right. Now we're going to add some bent knees and a little hinge forward at the hips. So just a little bit different what each move is firing. All right. So now we're going to do the same exact thing, but we're going to stay in a bent knee with our core fired and our spine just on a forward hinge for 4 and go back the other side. Boom. Da-da. Nice and controlled, right? Nice and smooth. Try it again. And a 1, and a 2. Keep your pelvis nice and level. 3, and 4. Other side, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Yippee! Okay. So now, oh, it's funny walking around with this thing, isn't it? So now I'm going to just have the chair here to help with our balance while we do some back leg stuff. Okay, or side leg stuff. All right, so I think you can see me through the chair. All right, I'm going to stand up nice and tall. I'm going to relax my shoulders. I'm going to activate that pelvic floor. In and up. But remember, it's like I'm going to hold my P. Woo, hold your P muscles. Pretend. And keep that activated as you now go just little leg lifts to the side. Not going to do too much more of this. Boom. Boom. You got it. Now we're going to do little leg lifts to the back. I'll show you this way. I'm going to take my little baby hinge forward and I'm going to do just little straight kicks to the back. Keep that core fired, nice long spine. Now we're going to head on the back diagonal. So I'll show you from this way. So we're going to try to go back there on both sides. So if it's too much to lift, you could just touch the toe. If you think you really got it in you, then go ahead and do a little kick back there. All right, I'm going to still hinge slightly and kick on my little diagonals to the back. Keep breathing, keep pulling that core in and up. Hold those P muscles. All right, woo! Might be feeling that, oh no. All right, now I'm gonna just turn to the side for a moment and we're just gonna do a little kick to the front. So, again, core lifted, just a little kick, just right into just enough of the band to add a little extra resistance. You got it. And then we're going to try to do to the front. I'm going to put my chair back in front and I'm going to try to do my step back a little bit and try to do just a little bit on the front diagonal. So little baby front diagonal kicks. Not crazy, just a little. Woo! All right, yay team. All right, let's have a seat and we're gonna take this back off for a moment. Yay. And we're gonna do a little butt wiggle so we can shake that out. Woo, that didn't look like a lot, but I'm sweating. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put the chair at the end of my mat, like with a couple of the feet on the mat and kind of brace it so it doesn't, go somewhere. And then I'm just gonna put this band back on the floor. All right, let's head on down for more fun and games. All right, let's go ahead and do a little stretchy poo. We'll come back to all this conditioning. But it's good to release in the middle. All right, let's take a little rock of those legs. And then let's walk down one leg. Take a nice breath. Up and over to the other leg. Good. Back to the first leg and slide the opposite hand as far as it'll go. Exhaling. You can even let the head fall forward. And up, switch it out. And then down center. You got it. All right, let's bring those legs in, give them a little shake, and let's do a little jump across. Stretch what we've already got going, and get them ready for some more. So just hug that thigh in, rotate toward it. Breathe it out. Other side, jump across, nice and tall, rotate toward, give it a hug, and exhale the tension. All right, very good, very good. All right, we've already done the other one, so let's motivate onward. I'm gonna move that out of the way. So I'm just gonna come down on the mat in front of the chair for now. We're gonna work on some other things before we add the chair. So just do a quick check to make sure that your pelvis is really in the middle of the mat. I've been working with a client here lately who thought she was centered until I put her on the reformer and she wasn't. Pelvis was way over to one side. So give that a quick go just to make sure you're always working in the best alignment possible. Check the shoulders too, your distance from shoulders to the edge of the mat. And the head, because even the head can be sitting off slightly to one side. So level it up best you can. All right, shy of having mirrors on the ceiling like the 70s. This is what we've got, unless you want to come here and have me check you. Okay, so let's pull up that pelvic floor for a moment and bring in each knee to the chest, relax the arms. Let's go on to our toe touches, wake it up again. And really work on that. Hold the P muscles inward, in and up, while the legs are moving, and yet relaxing the neck and the shoulders. Good. Pause, flex the heels, recension that core, and heel bounce. You got it. Bring those knees in. Give a hug. Oh, send your body so much love and appreciation. It's really going through a lot right now, with just all the things. And so just be super good to it right now while it gets us through all this. And then let's bend and straighten the knees, flex and point the feet. Good. All right, let's place the feet back down, arms overhead. Let's do half upper body curl, reaching past the shins and back to the mat. Inhale, exhale to curl, inhale back. Let's come on to the diagonals for the obliques. Rock onto each shoulder blade, slight downward rotation. And back. Roll the head side to side. All right, we're going to place our feet up underneath us in a parallel. We're going to warm up some bridging for a moment. So let's take your 6 o'clock, pressing the low back into the mat, firing now a rounded spine and core as you peel up one vertebrae at a time. Take a breath and peel one vertebrae at a time back down. Release it out toward neutral, go again. So you can exhale to go up, you can take another breath, and a long exhale to come down. Relax your jaw, and your neck and shoulders. Also you can do a quick check on this with your hands on the side of the pelvis to make sure you feel like it's staying centered as it goes up and comes down. kind of stay up there on the next one and just find your balance for a moment. Let the wiggle wobble calm down. Let's take our arms slowly overhead and back. Keep the eyes focused. Keep lifting the pelvis up and tucking. Let's alternate the arms. And then back to center and peel it back down. Now, let's do neutral core for a moment. We're going to flex up onto our heels. So I'm still in a parallel position. I'm going to really pull in that core, right? So pelvic floor in and up. Hold those P muscles. Now keep your pelvis and ribs together. In neutral as you press down to lift. Neutral spine up. Touch and go again. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Also, you can keep your hands on your front pelvic bones to make sure that your pelvis is staying level. Good. All right, let's bring in both knees again just for a quick reassurance and a little side rock. Because they're going to get a little extra challenge now. All right, so while they're in, let's take the loop again. Same spot on the thighs. Scrub the knees. And let's leave them here for a moment. Just relax the lower leg, relax the palms out. You're going to take extra core, and you're going to take one thigh, press into the band and center, and then the other out and center. So one thigh stays steady, and then the other thigh stays steady. If you can do it without hands, great. If you feel like you need just a little extra reassurance, you can always just kind of rest one hand on the one that's staying put. Also can kind of notice if one thigh really has, or one hip has more range, right, than the other. All right, not too many of those. Now we are going to place both feet back down, up underneath us, and we're going to come back to the bridging. So now, 6 o'clock, we're going to bring it up. We're going to find your balance, and then you are going to press both thighs out to the band and back to parallel. Little press out and relax. Little press out and just kind of back to parallel. So it's not a big move, but you're going to feel these guys. Lots of hip, lots of glute. Out and out. All right, let's peel that back down. Now, I'm going to do something slightly different. Now we're going to do a neutral core lift. All right, and what I'm going to have you do is we're going to go out and hold that press, but we're going to be in neutral because I'm trying to get us stabilized around our SI joint. So just believe me and follow along here. So we're going to pull that core up. We are going to rock onto our heels. We're going to hydraulically lift, neutral spine up. Keep your core fired. And for a moment, as you steady, you're just going to do a press out and hold, 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 release. Again, press out, hold, 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 release. Exhale now. Exhale, hold, 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 release. One more set. Exhale, press, hold, 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 release. Come on down. Yay, team. All right, I know. All right, so let's see here. Okay, let's bring the knees back in. Another little rock. Just gonna keep pausing in between. All right, let's see here. Let's take our legs up to the sky and let's move the band to the lower, about mid-range on the lower leg. All right, again, we're not gonna do too many crazies. We're just gonna do a little press out and in, out and in. Core is in. You're not gonna go very far. In, out, in, out, in. Last one. Okay, yay team. Bend the knees, take a pause. All right, so now we're gonna do something similar like we did from the seated position on the chair. What I'm gonna have you do is press out into the band and just hold, just a little snug, not very hard. Just press and hold. Now keep that press out as you bend the knees and straighten the knees. So you're maintaining a press, slight press into the band as you bend slowly and straighten slowly. Keep a good watch on those femurs that your thighs and your knees are tracking in neutral this whole time. All right, and take another little pause and a quick rock. All right, so now we are going to do a little feet down and a little scoot toward our chair. So, and then we are going to move the band back up to the thigh area, and we're just going to scoot, place our feet on the, hopefully kind of a padded chair for comfort, or if you need to put a towel underneath there, you can. All right, I'm going to scoot all the way up in here. All right, so I'm going to rest my my calves on the chair, nice and comfy, right? Kind of like we would do on the ball. All right, so you're going to be pressing down on the calves to come back into a neutral core lift. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's just practice that first. So exhale, pull in that core, hold your P muscles as you press down to do a little lift up and a little touch down. Just warm that up. So you can be on the calves, maybe some heels, back of the Achilles, as you just go up and down, up and down. All right, now we're gonna add the band. So now you're gonna press out into the band, hold it just like we did earlier, and now add your bridges up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Stay in neutral. Nice fired core. Keep the equal press. A couple more, we can do it. And down. Yay, team. All right, now I'm gonna place my arches on the edge of the chair, and I'm gonna scoot back a little bit more. And let's see if we can do a rounded, so what this assimilates the reformer, and that the foot bar is up a little bit. So you're gonna press down through the arches, so try not to push your chair out, just like we do on the roller, foam roller. You're gonna press down, and you're gonna see if you can do a peel up, and then a peel down, and figure out how far away you need to be. Might have to scoot. All right, so just try, just warming this rounded bridge up. So 6 o'clock, peel it up, and exhale, peel it slowly back down. Take a breath, exhale up, and peel it down. Good. Now let's do a little press out of the band and add that in. So exhale up, Inhale in. Exhale. Press out. Inhale in. Come down as equally as you can, right to left spine, right to left pelvis. One more, we can do it. Yay, team. All right, let's get this thing off, you say. I know. All right, then just scoot back up on your mat for a moment. Take your feet out nice and wide. Just move that over. And let's take our double knee fold and just, chill out for a minute. Good work, everybody. I know that's quite a workout, but we're doing it. We're getting nice and strong. Stable and strong hips and glutes, and up and over to the other side, and SI joints. Big inhale, exhale, other side. Relax all those muscles we just worked. Very good. All right, let's bring these in one more time here. Let's send the legs back up. Do a little cross-country ski on the ceiling. And let's hold on to one leg and just give a little hamstring stretch, a little extra. And then the other side. Good. Now hold on to the first leg. Even if the chair might be in the way, that's okay. You can even touch the chair and bring it back up and switch, and touch the chair and bring it up. That's okay. So now just alternating, single leg stretch here. Good. With both legs back up, I'm going to have you open out to the side and close center simultaneously. Good. Then leave them out there. Let that stretch. Hold on. Circle the ankles one way. And reverse. Curl up those toes and spread them out. Good. Bend at the knees and bring them both up toward the armpit on that side. Kind of high diagonal. Hold there. And then bring the feet down and slightly off of the mat again. Let's do another double knee fold. Up and over, other side. Good. Back to to center, cross ankle over knee. Do a little slow motion butterfly wing first, just to loosey-goosey. Gentle hip. And then ease the figure four in. Chin down. You can flex the front foot. And down. Second side. Butterfly wing to start. Loosey-goosey. And then ease it in. Chin down for the flex. Good. And back down. Then just take a rock around your pelvic clock. Do a check-in both ways. Make sure everything feels okie dokie in there. And we are going to go. Okay, fine. All right. So let's momentarily on sideline, even though we've already done quite a bit. And our chair is in the way. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and take our little clamshell position. We won't add the band to this yet. We've done quite a lot already. All right, so let's just take our little Big Daddy clamshell up and down. Just go through some moves without the resistance. Keep that core in, pelvis is steady. Good, then baby clamshell, feet stay connected, thighs still moves, pelvis still steady. Good, then top foot down. We'll move our chair here in a minute, but let's just, you can angle out away from it for a moment, and let's lift and lower the inside of the bottom leg. Very good. All right, we'll bring that all back in and come on up. Now, very slowly and very carefully, if you haven't done it already, let's just move, just kind of walk that chair out of your space so we can go on to the other side. All right, clamshell on the second side, neutral pelvis. Hold that core in, and Big Daddy clamshell. And little baby clamshell. And top foot down, bottom leg stretched out, and lift and lower. All right, and then bring all that back in. Let's come onto our bellies. And we are going to just rest your forehead for a minute, and we're going to bend the knees, stretch those, just really let your pubic bone go down into the mat, lengthening your thighs for a moment. So your glutes might fire to help you do that. Yeah, good. All right, and then from here, you're just going to take your single baby thigh lifts, keeping those front pelvic bones down. If the thighs want to creep away wide, bring them back in. Good. All right, we're going to do a couple of stretches here. We've done these lately. So with the thighs in, you're just going to gently open the lower legs. It's basically going to be an inward rotation, relaxed stretch open, letting the lower leg open to the side and then close. Just make sure that you feel the whole thigh. Do a slight inward rotation and then back to neutral. The whole thigh from the hip goes, move slightly. You'll feel them kind of roll to their outer thigh slightly and in, outer quad and in. All right, now go back and check that tailbone and that pubic bone. Press it back into the mat and try a few more. Goes out and in, out and in, out and in. Good. Now we're going to take them out and do a little circle with those lower legs. So just go one way, whichever way feels good. Circle those lower legs opposite each other. Then reverse. Check in with the pubic bone. Did it lift up? Well, push it back down with that core and try again. Good. Now, bring the thighs back together and let those lower legs just pop open again and just let them hang out there for a moment and breathe. Relaxing the legs as much as you can. Good, and ease those down gently to the floor. All right, now another stretch here is going to be for the inside of the hip. So I'm going to have you slide out one knee to one side, slide, kind of outward rotate and slide the other knee out and put the bottoms of your feet together. Now you're going to find this good spot for where you can push that pubic bone, make contact again with the pubic bone to the mat, and just let those legs relax in this position as best they can. Breathe. And then gently straighten out one and walk it back into place and gently slide and the other one out and back underneath you. Okie dokie. So now let's do some upper body. Here we're going to relax our arms into our goal pose position, hover our nose off of the mat, straight long neck. All right, let's activate that butt cheek again, that core, pubic bone down, glutes are powered up. And we are going to, one arm at a time, lift off the floor and down. Other side up and down. So just single arm lifts for a moment. Nice long neck. Core is really pulled in to stabilize your spine. so that you can move as freely as you can in the shoulder joint. Butt cheeks, core, hold those P muscles. You can do it. All right, now both arms, so take a moment. Power it all up. Hold those butt cheeks, belly button up. Hover both arms and lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Couple more, lift. And last one, lift. Hold. Good. All right, now we're going to see if we can, from that hover, we've done it from the other direction while we touch our first two fingertips overhead and back down. So let's see if we can do this in this position. So 6 o'clock, pubic bone is pushed into the mat, belly button's up, head is hovered, nose is just off the mat, long neck. Take a breath, hover both arms off the mat. We're going to ease gently above the head, touch first two fingers, and then pull the elbows toward the waist. Go again. Touch and pull and touch overhead. Pull them down. So you're just trying to keep them as high toward the sky as you can. Long neck. Keep that pubic bone down. Butt cheeks are powered. Core is in, you're breathing, getting so strong. Long neck. We can do it. Woo! And down. Yay! Rest your head for a moment. Good work, everybody. Let's come up on our elbows and just take a wide elbow for a moment. And just ground those shoulder blades and just lift very gently. Very gentle extension, and if you need to be lower, that's fine. Or if this doesn't feel right to your spine, don't do it at all. And just go ahead and push back into child's pose. All right, and then we'll ease those back in a little closer so we can sit back in child pose. Just stretch those hands, curl them up, stretch them out. Good. And onto all fours. Let's take a C curve. And a lengthen out. And a C curve. And lengthen out. We are going to pigeon. So we're going to slide one knee in between the hands, have a seat, and stretch that other leg out behind you. And you want to square off to the front as much as you can as you come on down to the elbows. Breathe here. Get to feel exactly where we worked today with the band. Good work. Happy hippies, we're on your side. Then forehead to the hands. And same arm above and same leg behind. And really walk it up there and stretch the whole side. Good, and bring that in. There is a little stretch here that I have not added that I would like to try, and that is staying on the elbow. So whichever knee is forward, that elbow, just take it out off the mat just slightly. And you're going to just ease your torso onto that. Just keep easy on the shoulder. And then I'm going to have you reach the other arm overhead as if you're doing a side bend, but you're going to feel a nice iliopsoas stretch here in the front of the pelvis of the back leg. Feel that? All right. Then ease that arm down. Come back into your first position there. And now walk the torso up like we would normally. Lift the heart just a little bit. And breathe. All right. We are going to, I'm just going to swivel right around to the other side and change my legs. So now we are on the other cheek, stretching the other leg behind us, coming down on the elbows, taking a nice breath, releasing this side's tension. And then forehead to hands. And then same arm above, same leg behind. And come back to the elbows. So again, same knee in front. This elbow, just gently bring it off the mat to the side here. Slowly shift your torso weight onto that elbow, easy in the shoulder, and then take the other arm up and over, long stretch. Keep that other leg really reaching behind you, and hold that for a moment. Breathe. Good. Walk with the hands gently back to where we started. Square back off, and now come up on both hands. Breathe it out. All right. Ease onto all fours again. One more little 6 o'clock. And lengthen out. We'll tuck those toes and come through our squat. See if you can release some heels toward the floor. Extra calf stretch. And then bottoms up. Open the feet out a little bit for a moment and just hang. Whew. Nod the head yes. And no. Soften both knees as you slowly round to step. Whew. Put the girls back. They tried to escape. Give a little shake, shake. All right. And then if your chair is still nearby, I'm just going to give you a couple of standing chair stretches. Move this guy out of the way. All right, so now we also have a standing lunge you can do with the chair. Just super helpful when you need it. So foot behind the chair, other heel is down, aim all the toes straight ahead, and just bend that front knee until you feel some extra groin stretch here. Good. Ease that gently up and switch out the legs. Toes straight ahead, ground the heel, forward knee bend. Breathe it out. Good. And back up. Shake that out. And now you can widen the hands on the chair if you need to, and then you're just gonna sit back in your tail and really nice long spine stretch here. And then soften one knee, let the stretch go a little farther. Switch it out gently. And then commit, just scoot in just a little bit with both feet, bend both knees, create a standing C curve, like supported C curve, hold that again. And then ease it up. Woo! And do the shake shake. All right, everybody. Woo! Strong hips. Yay, team. All right, let's reach it up and twirl some wrists and yawn. Full body stretch. Oh. And let's exhale. And toss. Toss and flick and toss and flick. Woo! Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. All right, let's inhale some peace and calming. Lots of self-nurturing during this time. Just doing really good things. And letting the rest go. When we need to take breaks, take breaks. And then inhale again. Some joy and peace and calming. Make sure we're filling up our heart in good ways, simple ways, and taking good care. Yay. All right, give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. We're doing it. We're showing up. We're doing good things for our bodies, and that is so important during all this shifting going on. So let's hold our heart for a moment. Let's do our heart coherence breathing. So in for 4, out for 5 to 8. In, out. Again. Good. Yay. So do that breathing. Stay mindful. Give yourself some extra love and tenderness whenever you need to. Thanks, everybody.